Shalom. Give me a one if you can hear me and see me well. Give me a one. That is good. That is perfect. Thank you. Thank you. I'm having issues with my internet. The internet is not working too well. And I think Xfinity, they were supposed to have 5Gs. And somehow this thing is still like 1G or like Internet X or whatever the first internet we had back in 1979. So that's what that is. And the whole thing is all backward. So, beloved, we are going to have a little discussion today, hopefully, and I leave at 10. Okay, so we are going to talk with the family. We're going to give an opportunity for the people that did not have the chance to call yesterday because we had a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, so things like that, so they can call. Yes, I believe the first internet came online in 1979 or 1977. Yes, those they have no technologies, just devices and stuff. So like we have been following brothers about this hurricane, and I'm not quite sure if anybody are in Louisiana right now, somewhere that can one of our people can call us and give us a little update how things is going on out there, how's going on, Nah, they didn't send notification. That's what those people are doing. If anybody can just call us if you're in Louisiana and let our people know and how's things going on over there. Most likely they will not be able to do that because more than likely they do not have any internet. Somebody said it's catastrophic over there. Well, mm, we'll see. It's gonna take a while for the it's gonna take a while for the facts to come out. Okay. Yes. Now, beloved, it is with grave, heavy hearts we are reporting that our beloved sister, uh, our sister Yvonne Frazier in the Bahamas, her husband is no longer. The plague came upon her and her family. She was spared, and her daughter was spared, but her husband did not make it. I believe the plague came upon them 3 days. The first day she was very sick. She called on upon the nation to petition on behalf of the Most High, and we did. And the Most High let her go, her daughter, but the husband didn't make it. And I'm not quite sure. I would say this thing didn't take a week though. Yeah, it can take you. So we must keep the sister in prayer. This is the Most High's will for the better or for the worse. So just to show you, when we told the Most High not to give our brethren and our sister into shame, that's what that means. With the second of this thing, brothers, you can have it today. Monday, you are no more. Monday, you are no more. There is a report that came out in Weon or Wyon, Wall is One and stuff. It is said that the Western media, the American media are hiding this plague, and they are doing a very good job hiding it. Now, what happened here, beloved? This thing is ravaging a certain community. It's ravaging a group of people. I was just in the car with my mother-in-law, and she pointed out there's a pastor. We were passing by a church, and she said, "Oh, that's the church that the pastor um, daughter is no more." And I'm like, "What happened?" She said, "Well, she was 46 or 47 years old. She had um, she had a kidney issue, and she didn't go for dialysis for like a week, and she had a seizure, and she didn't make it. So it comes to find out that she wanted to go home. She wanted to go because of the pain, um, the the whole thing that happened, the sufferings, the sorrow. She wanted to go home, and she did not go to her dialysis and stuff like that, and she didn't make it. And the other day I told you my the wife aunt, her husband is no more because of this plague. Now those are hardcore Christian brothers. Those are hardcore Christians. All right. So they didn't make it. They are no more. A lot of this thing is going on, beloved. Okay. A lot of people are going. They did a very good job, beloved. They did a very good job as hiding this plague. You know how they do that? By not reporting it in the media, one, and by not shutting down, two. They realized one thing last year, the administration before this administration thought this thing was like a flu. They thought this thing was just like a seasonal thing that's passed, and they were using that as a booster to boost their ego, to boost their vote. They were using this issue as some type of political movement. And they figured out if they shut down the whole place and then they themselves come out and then open everything back up again, they will. Is the window open? Huh. I think so. They figured out if they can come back and protest and open it, they would have said, "Oh, the left wing and the right wing and all that did this." That's why you saw that thing happen in Michigan last year, I believe last April or last May, where those people come in, and then this guy was tweeting, "Liberate Michigan, liberate this, liberate that." They think they were clever. They were using this as some type of leverage. They were using this serious crisis as something that is political. And then now, Florida is the main thing. Florida is the spearheaded of this thing. And now, brethren, we find out that this thing is real and it is serious and it's taking a lot of people out. What's happening right now, they see now what happened last year. When they shut down everything, brothers, which they didn't, the most I did, when they shut down everything, beloved, Everybody, you can't go to church, you can't go where? What you do? You go on the internet. Did you know there were so many people on the internet? There are some website you could not access. There's a website that I love. I used to watch cartoon in there. I could not access it because there were so many people on there. A lot of people were inside, and a lot of them find out about the truth. A lot of people find out the freedom of working home and stay in their computers. A lot of people are finding out a lot of stuff, a lot of things out there, and then they refuse to go back to work because of what happened last year and still continuing happening this year. A lot of people that's like they are no more. You got this thing taking care of an average of 1 million people. Last year, at least a million or more did not make it. This year, it's already more than that. And next year is going to be 5 to 6, 7. That is why they said around 2025, brethren, you will have like 1/3 of the population here left. 2/3 of this population here. You will have somewhere around like less than 50 million people here. Is that what that's the report that the beloved brother Big Judah did a couple weeks ago? When they check, they see how this thing is saying by 2025, which is 4 years from now, you won't have that much people here. I was talking to one of our brethren, and we were elaborating on the thing that happened over there in Afghanistan. And when you look at it, brothers, okay, again, the phone line would open at 6 minutes. After 6 minutes, you can call us and things like that, and tell the nation what you have, but no conspiracy, no church things. Get to the point. Okay, a lot of people are calling. Please, 3 to 5 minutes max. Make your point short. Get to the glory of the Most High. In 6 minutes. Okay, at 9 p.m. Eastern time. I was talking at the with the brother, and then I said this here again, and I'm gonna say it. And I told the brother, and do you know what that is, man? A lot of people don't know how expensive a Humvee is. A military, ungraded, uncut, raw Humvee. Do you know how expensive that is? Not even expensive. Do you know you cannot buy one? They have to downgrade it, demilitarize it. I love Humvee, man. I wanted to buy one for so long, but I could not. And I was talking, I'm like, those people leave, brothers, brand new Toyota, like armored, bulletproof Toyotas, brand new. And they left helicopters, they left fighter jet. Those Taliban don't even know how to, they don't even know how to operate a fighter jet. I'm not quite sure, I'm just saying. They have certain things that I'm assuming those people left over there. I'm pretty sure those guys left certain little nook book, those little nookie book they used to. I'm pretty sure they left something like that over there. Do you know what that is, brothers? Do you see the sign the Mosai is sending? How the Mosai make them weak in the face of their enemy? How they flee, brethren. This is a shame. And the people are seeing that worldwide. They are paying attention. China is paying attention. Russia is paying attention. They're all the same. They left $85 billion over there. 45 billion in equipment, 40 billion in money, infrastructure, gold, silver, and stuff. They left everything. Do you know what that is? Do you see the message that the Father is sending out there? You see how proud those people used to talk about their military. Do they still going to have that parade? They're going to have a parade, right? Are they? They said that somewhere around they're going to have a parade. No, they didn't say anything else. Anything else? Good. All right. But all right then. Today, beloved, I went to the store and I was helping my mother-in-law doing something, and somebody is in a bad shape, and she was trying to get a card for that person, one of those greetings card, birthday card, and stuff where they have the card session. So I went there, and I turned around, and I was looking at the card. All I see, brothers, Thanksgivings, the whole eye, Thanksgiving, 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 Thanksgiving. I'm like, you see, you people refuse to repent. You people will not repent. It's not even September yet. Halloween, Halloween. I meant to say Halloween, Halloween. Yes, they had Thanksgiving and Halloween, 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 Halloween crap. Halloween, 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 Halloween. Up and down, all I see is Halloween. This is why, beloved. This is why the Most High have to bring this. This is why the Most High have to bring this plague. They are angering the Most High. Even though a lot of them are not the children of the Most High do not want anybody on his planet, on his footstool, worshiping another God, whether they are heathens or us. He simply do not want this. Every single being on this planet, whether they are animal, men, or plants, they're supposed to give the Most High glory. Period. And he said this. He said, "Whoa, don't worry. My name will be exalted in the midst of the heathen." You see, the enemy is very proud. The enemy is very, very arrogant. The Messiah must have has something prepared. He will do something to them that is so horrible. He will do something to them that will be so bad they're gonna have to bend the knee. We must understand and acknowledge that we cannot get ourselves out of this thing by our might, only by the Most High's will, only by the breath of his nostril. He can get us out of this thing. Now, beloved, as you can see, the enemy is getting weaker, weaker, and weaker. What I mean by that? Not only right now, they have the situation over there in Afghanistan, the whole Kabul thing going on over there, which they have a delay August the 31st. I have no idea why August the 31st. Can somebody clarify for us August the 31st? Why? Why they have to get out of here by August? It's a deadline. Since when the enemy told them deadlines? Since when those people have a deadline to do anything? Since when they take orders from others? If that makes sense. Orders from other people. Since when those people say you got to get the hell out of our land by the 31st? There's something beyond that, brothers. That is the truth. Those people don't move for anyone. Yes, the airport was closed today. You see how a small group of guys literally take power from those people. Beloved, if somebody come in your door and put a notice and said, you have to get the hell out of my house by the 31st, or the sheriff going to come over here and kick you out. You must have signed a contract, brothers. If they give you a delay, by this certain time, you have to make a payment on your phone or they will cut your phone off. You better make that payment. They must have signed a contract. There was a hidden covenant that we don't know about. Now, beloved, once they are, since they are dealing with this thing over there and that place, they come back here. Guess what? They are dealing. Let's count. Let's see how the Mossad is truly keeping those guys busy. Let's count, brothers. One, they have that situation over there in that place. Two, they have the plague here, ravaging all over the place. Three, they have the hurricane there to deal with FEMA after the aftermath. Four, they have the fire over there in West Coast ravaging the whole thing. Five, they have that thing over there that happened in Tennessee a few days ago. Six, they got the economy already at the bottom in the septic tank. Seven, their cure is not working. Eight, their people are losing the faith. There is a video out there of a Marines, well, an article of a Marine guard guarding the White House, and there was a thunder, a lightning strike. He shook. He quickly went back inside, and then he came out. Things like that never happened. Those people were too proud. They would stand there no matter what. They have to deal with all of those things. And fire season peak is in September, the dead end of September. The flood are everywhere. The hurricanes, you just witnessed it, it's in Louisiana. How, beloved, how are those people going to bring Jacob's trouble? When they are fleeing from this point, they are dealing with this thing. They thought this so-called plague was something they can deal with, something they could just like have it, and then they would just put it over there and then manipulate it into their own advantage. African American are poor, and then they have underlying condition. Don't worry, this thing on the underlying, because the condition, underlying condition. When they say underlying condition, brothers, it's not that, it doesn't mean diabetes and stuff like that. That's not what they meant. To you, it meant like when they say underlying condition, it means like diabetes, high blood pressure, the things that we suffer with. No, they meant poverty, stupidity, curse. That's what they meant when they say underlying the circumstances. Come to find out, brothers, now they don't know how to deal with this. Not even their cure is not working. Now they are taking horse medicine. Yeah, with all those planes falling off the sky and all that stuff. All that good jazz going on over there. You see how the curse is being reversed and the curses are upon them. And the beloved brother Rap the News make a video. He titled it "The New Civil Rights Movement," and he get a lot of hate for that because he's saying there is a new civil right. This is your time now to go in the street and protest against your own people and tell them, no, 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 I'm not taking his, I'm not taking. This is your time because you've done a lot and you got to pay. And I see a lot of other brothers online now telling the people like, hey, don't worry about anything. Let the Heavenly Father take care of business. Straight up stupidity, brothers. Those people refuse to take their own cue that they were so proud. Operation light speed. They had a name for that thing. What was it? What was Trump calling it? Operation Light Speed or something. Something you should have taken 10 years to come up with. You come out in less than a year. Why? Because you knew this thing was going to come. You've been prepared. You've been like in your little devices putting things here and that, and then it's not working. Now the people are drinking Lysol or warp speed, Operation Warp Speed. Warp Speed? What? You know what that is? Do you know anything? Do you know what speed does? Speed kills. Speed kills. And that's what kill you. Speed. Beloved, when you look in the area of East Asia and Asia, Indonesia, right? Indonesia is being wiped out on the face of the earth. This thing is ravaging this country, Thailand, the Philippines. And yet they sent a travel advisory, I believe, in Haiti. Oh, don't travel in Haiti. Oh, they are kidnapping and hurricane and oh, COVID, so much COVID. You mean like that 578 people that die for the year and a half, almost 2 years, 500 and then like and 78 people. How are you going to compare 578 people with over 600,000? Huh? Brethren, we must ask ourselves those questions. What could it be? What could it possibly be that those people see or they know what's coming upon them that they flee like this? What is it? You people were so proud. You had so much military. And then they were throwing our people away. Anybody can tell us what happened, what they did to the military a few months ago? I would say now a year ago, they add another branch. Anybody aware of that? Why didn't they use that branch to go over there? That branch claimed they can go into space. Anybody aware of that branch? They just add. That Space Force garbage. I see the kids were like all over. Oh, Space Force. Whoa, yo, Space Force. They're about to fight the Mosai. Oh, really? Those people spend $1 billion on this thing. When you go to the website, brothers, you thought Space Force had something to do with space. You thought Space Force have something to do fighting aliens. Come to find out, it's like, oh, well, we have to secure space. And what do you have to secure up there? What is it? Is something coming in here? Oh, no, it's not something coming here. It's just like satellites. The enemy can use. You mean there's some 83 Gentiles going to use a satellite? Is that what that is? Oh yes, satellites. We have to, like, the guys that the hackers stuff. You guys couldn't even stop those hackers at that meat plane, the gas station and stuff. They are so delusional. Those guys are Elon Musk on steroids. Now, you could have used your Space Force, brothers. If you did truly have a Space Force, you would have said, you would have tell the Marines, stand down. Guardian, they call the Space Force the Guardian. guardian of the Space Force, neutralize those scumbag over there in that lane, in that airport. Did they use their guardian to neutralize that thing? They could have easily used their super weird weapon they have floating in space and shoot that those. They didn't do none of that. Guardians, Space Force, a new branch of the military. Okay, what's going on in space? Who are you going to fight here? The enemy. Why would the enemy fight you on space while he's here on the earth with you? You know how stupid that sound? That guy want to fight you, say, meet me on space, Nigo. Meet me on space. I'm gonna get on my rocket, I'm gonna fly over there, meet me there. How is that? An enemy want to attack you, get into a rocket, flew in rocket, and stay in there in space and wait for you to go get him in there? You're like, well, the Marines can go there, Navy is on the sea, and Army definitely can. Send the Guardian. How is that? What's going on here? Where do you folks come up with that? You got to understand, brothers, when that thing happened in Tennessee, did they send their guardians over there? They have a fire ravaging the West Coast. Did they use the Guardian to fill up their spaceship with water and then drop it on that fire? Did they do that? Did they even use their military airplane? This hurricane that's going on in Louisiana right now, they could have easily called the Guardian and said, use one of the weapon and shoot a nuke into this thing, into the hurricane and blow it up. Scatter the hurricane. Did they do that? They didn't do none of these things. How you going to face his majesty might? Beloved, stop letting those people telling you what they have. Plastic bucket, shovel, that's all they have. Men, boots, and glove. You have to ask yourself, what's going on here? If you people are so claiming you are so technology advanced, why can't you stop those natural disasters? We know you're not not causing them. Why can't you guys stop them? Why can't you guys quickly build something and then you claiming you can make it rain with your ARP technology or your chemtrail? We know the chemtrail was solely used for you to black the sign that were in the sky so the children would not read the cloud. That was your sole purposes. Now you see less and less chemtrail. I haven't seen them at all. I don't know because I spent 90% of my time inside. I haven't seen any chemtrail at all. What's going on? What is it? So let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. Yeah, very rarely you see chemtrail. I don't know if people yeah, look at this. Look at how often you see chemtrail because a lot of their pilots are no more. Did you know that? Did you know the Mossad is taking a lot of people that were working behind the scene? He took them behind the scene. Pre-2020, all times on time, brothers, you hear every single month they shot, the police took one of our brothers innocently. Every single month. They just, but they lied, it's on camera. The whole thing is going all over, our people being very emotional and all. Well, 2021 got here, so A few on one here, one there. No big deal. No big deal. You see how things flip. For those of you who saw that video the other day, that guy was having dinner, brothers, with his family. And what that place called again? And in Miami. The fellow sit there with his wife, with his son, and then a tutor just walk up to him and blast him. The guy is no more. Can you imagine if it was the other way around? Can you imagine if it was a tutor eating there with his wife, his family, and then that tutor didn't do anything, he was just eating, and then a white supremacist come out of nowhere and then shoot him, and then he claimed he was on mushroom? Can you imagine the pariah? Can you imagine all people coming and protest over there? Can you imagine this? People that say, "Oh, Big Levi, man, they took one of our brothers over there. He was just sitting, and that brother turned out to be a preacher. That brother turned out to be like a pastor, a youth pastor." And then the people that have gone crazy. Our people would have been all over the place. It would have been all over the news. They would have feed on it. First thing they would have done, they would have sent their own people over there protesting. And then our people are so gullible, they would have seen a bunch of people that look like them there protesting, and they would have drained them and protesting. Cowboys gonna come over there with their cowboy flag, talking about like freedom or things like this. But when it's them, they shove that in the background. They don't want you to feed on that. They shove it there, and then they say, "How about Kim Kardashian? Did you see that video of Kanye West setting his ass on fire? You need to talk about that, man. Oh man, we need to do this. We need to do that." They will fed on it for days, weeks, and they drain our people energy. That's why a lot of our people till now they are depressed. They don't know why. Because you spent so much of your energy worry about something. You didn't check the fact. One, you didn't talk to the Mosai. Now it's the other way around. This dude didn't do anything. And you see the two-thirds survive. That guy survived. I have no doubt when the Mosai crack the sky open, he's going to open the prison. This guy will be one of those dudes that want to bring hell upon those people. This two-third, they took that guy, they put a gun on him, and then he got on the floor, they put him to jail. The two-third survived. Brother Travis, are you in Baton Rouge? What's going on in Louisiana? Please, somebody in Louisiana, call us and tell us what's going on if you are able to do this. Please put the phone number if anybody in Louisiana, give us a little update. Tell us what's going on down there, because we really don't have any, and we know if the media are hiding things, brothers. You know, it's not. It's only affecting certain people. If you're not seeing that thing all over, oh Ida, 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 oh Ida, oh Ida, Ida, something is going on. Oh yes, that guy dropped the dude and he's still on top of him. The dude was dancing. The dude was like, "Yeah, woo, I did it." The dude lie on the floor. He said, "I did it." It's like it wasn't a mission to do this. It flipped. Nobody say anything about this thing was kind of like, yeah, man, that was targeted. You targeted this guy because of the color of his skin. Oh, that got pop locking dents and which shows you this plague is switched. Yeah, unheard of. It's something that you never heard of this. You're like, this guy just walk up to this fellow A guy that believe in higher power. That's what his mom said. And then he popped him. Even the news media, brothers. Brothers, you gotta love and hate the two-third, man. You gotta love them and hate them at the same time. You gotta like those people and despise them. You despise the two-third because they don't want to listen. They keep getting us in trouble. You like them because they are bringing hell to those people. Ever since they got that stuff every spring break, so many stuff go to the two-third, give them nothing but hell. And a lot of the two-thirds get a lot, they make a lot of money now because they are selling a lot of stuff to a specific group of people that have the money. So the two-third now go over there, they will fight, they'll shoot. Their two-third are spreading, like, they are literally demons. The two-thirds go all over around and then shoot and then cause all sort of trouble. And then even the news guys say, what is it that a man can just sit there and have a dinner with their family? That was the same guy that had the rabbi as a friend, the doctor that perished in the pancake. You see how, brothers, you don't hear anything about that pancake anymore? Anybody hear anything about the pancake? Anybody remember the pancakes? You see how after like a month and a half, you don't hear anything about the pancakes? Not one peep. You see how they keep it like they're like, this thing never happened. It never happened. See, when it comes to them, they don't focus on draining their own energy. But when it's us, it's a problem. You see how, brothers, till now, nobody goes to jail, nobody got arrested, nobody went to jail. I haven't heard anybody like the arrested the guy, the construction workers, and all those people. Everybody be quiet. I was watching one of those TV shows that they used to I was in a place that they were playing this thing on the TV show, and then I was sitting right there, and then the TV's above me. So I turn around and I look at the place, and I'm like, the audience is empty. It's all sound effect, which was already fake too when the audience was there. It's all empty. It's all empty, brethren. And I'm like, how are you people just sitting there and said everything is back to normal? Many of the Gentiles refuse to acknowledge that things are not the way they used to be, brothers. They refuse to acknowledge things are not the same way they used to be, beloved. Give me a second. All right, good. They refuse to acknowledge this, man. They refuse to say, listen, man, something's going on. It's not working the same way it used to. Why is it everywhere that we turn, something happen? Why is it there's always a disaster? And beloved, they saw and they understand that 99.99 disaster that happened, it happened to people that look like them. Look what's happening over there in Europe. The flooding and the fire. Did you know that fire is still going on in Turkey and Greece? Did you know that fire is still going on over there in Siberia, Russia? And for some, a part of us brothers are waiting for those people to tell the truth. Guess what? They will. The Father's going to make it so bad upon them, they will tell the truth. They will make it public. The heathen will exalt the name of the Most High. They pretend that the best game they ever play is playing dumb. The best game they ever play is playing stupid. They play ignorance. What? There was a flooding era in Europe, Germany. Only like 25 people died. Okay. As you can see, beloved, there is a group of those people that were enjoying the blessing for 31 years or so. All of a sudden now they say, hey, yo, Negro, if you wish, if you want. All right. We have somebody in Louisiana calling us right now. Let's see what's going on with Louisiana. Let's take this brother or this sister. Shalom, beloved.
Whoa, what up, Big Levi, bro? This Travis out of Baton Rouge, bro.
Yes, what's going on, brother? Give us an update.
Man, it's a very powerful storm, bro. I'm watching you now.
All praises. The Most High have mercy upon you, man. I thought they would have cut the power. So what's going on?
Hey, it flashed like 10 times, and like soon your video popped on, it just stopped.
All praises to the
all my people. My mama stay right around the corner. Everybody lost power. Like I'm the only one with power.
All praises to the Most High, man.
Man, I watch every show. Big Judah, Lisa Cabrera. I don't have Google Duo. I gotta download that.
Yes, sir.
Man, but I'm representing our Louisiana for you, bro.
Thank you, beloved. Thank you. Keep the people in prayer over there, man.
I got on my knees, bro, and I'm praying, bro. You heard me?
Yes, sir. Thank you for doing that. That's what that is. Once we have a holy one in a place, brother, they can hold that down the place. There were angels there guarding this place. So, bro, what they say, when is that thing supposed to go away, like permanently? When is supposed to be passed?
They say like Monday, so I gotta ride it out like overnight, But
yeah.
The power steady right now. I feel like we're gonna have the power like all night. You feel me?
Yes, sir. That's good. All praises to the Most High.
Man, what up, bro?
Mm-hmm. This thing is real, man. It's real.
Man, it's real, bro. I can feel the ley lines, bro. Literally.
Yes, sir.
Like I walked outside, the lights was like all the street lights was out. And like I could soon when I walked out, the lights popped back on. Like all the lights popped on, bro. I watched all your videos. I know everything. I know we can't really talk over the phone. You heard me?
Yes,
I know everything.
That's good. Thank you.
It's real.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for the
man. But we doing good, bro. I ain't gonna hold you up on the list. I'm watching you right now eating popcorn. You heard me? The Most High, you popping right now. You heard me?
That's all good. All right.
I go to work with it. I'm a warrior. I go to work with it. You heard me? Sir. So when it pop up, I want to stand right on side. You heard me?
Got you, bro. Got you.
Oh, Florida, beautiful place. I went to Destin about 4 months, man. So I want to be stationed in Florida when it go down.
Okay, no problem, man. Hey, we'll go down.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, shalom, beloved brother. Okay.
Shalom, bro. Shalom. Repping for you down here, man. I'm holding ley lines down.
Yes, sir. All praises to the Most High. May the King reign forever. Thank you for the beloved brother that called us. Yeah, beloved. As you can see, the Most High is in the midst, man. I assume because this thing is horrible over there in Louisiana that there won't be no power and the brother will be out, and then we have one holy one calling us and say, yeah, there's power. He's there keeping the people in prayer, and then he'll ride that thing, until tomorrow, and then guess what? Once this thing passes, the first people they're going to put, the first faces they're going to put, it's our people. We'll see, brothers. We'll see From the next few days coming up, beloved, we'll see who's they're going to put in there. Who? We have somebody in Texas. Shalom, beloved.
Hello, Big Levi. Hello to the nation.
Shalom. What you got for the nation, sister?
Yes, I just wanted to, I put this in the chat after I had this dream, but back in June, I had a dream. I think it was like right before Father's Day. I had this dream that it was a big flood that came to Louisiana. I didn't pinpoint where exactly it was in Louisiana, but then in the dream, you had people worrying about like packages, like from Amazon, like Amazon packages, trying to save packages. And I'm looking at these people like, have lost your mind, but they didn't see me. So then it was a portion of people that was in Louisiana, but they were on a safe spot. And this safe spot, somebody said that because we're on the unicorn, and I'm like, what the heck does this mean? Because they on the unicorn, they were spared. So the water came up, but it didn't touch them. It's like everything else kind of flooded, but these particular people, it didn't touch. So when as I'm watching this hurricane and I'm looking at it and it's slow moving, so of course if it's slow moving, it's going to be dumping rain all over the place. So some people are spared, but I had a dream back in June of this happening to the T, and I just want to share with the
Thank you.
nation.
Thank you, sister.
All
Thank you.
right,
That's remind us of the other sister. Thank you for sharing this with
have a
us,
great
okay?
yes, have a
All
great night.
praise. All right,
Bye.
you too. May the king reign forever. This is good, brothers. Okay. Again, now you see how it's two things. We got sisters that have dreams, saw this before, and you got another sister that was so pissed off at the state, Louisiana, and especially New Orleans. And the sister called, say, Brother Big Levi, can we pray that the Most High come hard down in New Orleans and Louisiana? The sister was pissed off. The sister was pissed off, man, okay, of the whole thing. Okay, the sister was pissed off because of the wickedness that was going on over there. Let me see, why is it, is somebody, huh, who is this person? Give me a second. Why is this person calling me? I don't know you. Who's this? It's strange. Give me a second, brethren. Who are you? Anyway, so yeah. Yes, beloved. A lot of things going on out there now. We know that eh, Louisiana, some of our people are doing well over there, and we pray for them. We ask the Most High to spare the one that need to be spared. Okay, and then we are going to see, and we're going to wait on the Most High. If you see that the whole thing is hype, and all you can see on the TV is people that look like us, always like, oh my God, things happen to me, okay. But if you see they just brush upon it, um, there's an Eric King over there that place and stuff. But what about Chicago? Yeah, what about Chicago? You haven't heard that for a while now. You haven't heard. What about Chicago? Because they always deflected everything to Chicago. What about the? What about Chicago? Oh, all this killing and stuff. What about Chicago? You don't hear that anymore. You don't hear that. Now, the Mosai is keeping them busy. The Mosai is making it, brothers. If they turn left, they get hit. If they turn right, they get hit. They go up, they get hit. They go down and all around, they get hit. And those people never witness anything like that. All praises to the Mosai. Shalom, beloved.
Shalom, Big Levi. How you doing?
So far, so good, beloved. What you got for the nation?
I just want to share. I come from Philadelphia, and there's nothing going on in here at all. Like you, if living here, you can never tell looking at the news that anything, any catastrophe, no disasters is happening. So I went into the book and I read something very interesting. I don't know if you ever came across this passage before, but the Most High said before in a book, he said, to the Church of Philadelphia holds the key of David. And so that passage it always stuck to me real hard. I just kept reading because I was always going to churches and everything. And, I found out when I was young, the Most High he spoke to me then and told me to leave out of there. And I thought I was insane until now everybody, you and uh, big,
Judah.
Judah. Yeah, Big Judah. We're all, yeah, everybody is all in sync now talking about what's going on. So all praises to that.
Thank you,
But I
brother.
just wanted, yeah, and so, but I just wanted, yeah, I just wanted to tell you, it's something about Philly, something about Philadelphia, where he's saving that for the last, I believe.
Okay, because once you say that, brother, I remember. I'm not quite sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but something happened in Philadelphia. Was it in Pennsylvania or Philadelphia? Because I always confuse
Most
the two.
likely Pennsylvania. That's like considered like main lines or something. What do you call it?
The
Poconos.
Okay, the border. Okay, well, that's good then. As long as the Mosai probably is protecting his people over there, because what you see right now, brothers, it's things happen in a suburb. I'm not quite sure if you're familiar about the whole thing that happened. That little 14-year-old boy stabbed that 13-year-old girl to death, and then
Yeah,
yeah, in
I
Florida.
watched your video.
Yeah,
I
so
watched.
you
Yeah,
see a lot of things going in the suburb, but the hood is still the hood. It's just more
is
now people, yeah, it's just cool now. They really don't they're trying to hide things. They're trying to hide, oh, there's so much sword in the hood and this, like, yo, get out of here. You guys been doing
Big
these
Levi,
things.
yeah, they are big. I agree, they are hyping it up, but but we do have the two. I'm in the hood.
Mhm.
I'm in North Philly. We do have our 2/3 around here, and they're shooting. They are shooting. Yeah, it's sad to say, but they are doing that nonsense. But um,
No
other
natural
than that,
disaster.
yeah, other than that, we're not getting anything at all. Like we're getting normal average weather. It's kind of hot here. We had a heat wave,
Hmm.
and I heard people passed away from it. I heard it reached to like 90s, and
What?
they had to make they had to make tour buses with air conditioning so people could only in like ritzy areas. They only sent these buses out in like the art museum and everything.
Hmm.
But yeah, I heard people passed away, but it didn't affect nobody around me at all. Like with the coronavirus, nothing. Like all of this stuff is crazy. It's like a story. Like none of this is happening. Like nobody around my area is none of that's going on. No coronaviruses. No.
That's what it is over here too in the hood for the people. I have a brother that live like 2 street down me, and he watching me, and he can tell you in the hood over there in Sistrunk, everything is, it's all good in the hood. Everybody's cool,
Yeah.
nothing's going on. So all praises to the
But
Most High, man.
all praises. But one more thing, yeah, that was just one. That was just something interesting I read that he spoke to me. He told me to read that passage, and he said to the church, and I realized the church doesn't necessarily represent a building. It's a people,
Hmm.
because the church is inside of you, is inside of his people,
Yeah,
and and he said that out of somewhere around here is the key of David. So that's why
yeah.
he's not. His hand is over this place right now. I'm not telling everybody they should come over here for safety. This place is going to get hit soon too.
He will.
But right now, I just wanted to tell you everything is all right for good for now. For now,
All right, thank you, brother. Thank you so much for
but
bringing this onto the nation.
bless you, man.
All
Go
right.
on, bless you.
All right. May the king reign forever. And we are seeing, brothers, a lot of brethren are bringing report of peace unto the people. Okay? Let our people speak, man. Don't let the news report selective reporting. I'm telling you, the hood is the safest place right now. It's a horrible thing to say, but it is true. Yeah, the hood is so cool. Everybody's chill in the hood. Nothing really happened. Everybody's just chill there. Man. The two-third always will be the freaking two-third. Man. That's what they do. You gotta love and hate the two-third, man. They don't listen. They are wild. They are taking each other's out. But other than that, man, you just sit there in the hood. You're like, hey, man, I'm chill here, man. And all you see now is like horrible and terrible things that happen in the suburb. That's why they are moving to the hood. That's why they are coming in the hood. That's why those people are slowly but surely they are moving to your hood. Gentrification? What is that? Or area that was once black, whites move over there and they move you out. What? What is this? You people are doing this as if you are increasing. Did you know you can only gentrify a neighborhood if you are more than the people? To gentrify a neighborhood, you need to be more than that person. Then you're not more. Yeah, all you see is the kids in the hood laughing. Here and there, you hear some stuff happen and stuff. At least where I'm at. Don't you know you need us to be close to you to be protected? Don't you know we are the physical walking spiritual Goshen? Those people know very well they can't stay in the suburb by themselves now. They have to come to the hood and stay safe there. I don't know. I'm hearing something in my phone sound like a cricket. Anybody hear that? Or is it the phone doing this? It's like a cricket. Anybody hear that? Okay, people can hear it. It's like a cricket. Let me see. Okay, it's not a cricket. It's a. Oh yeah, there's a lot of yelling. What is it, Yaya? What's going on here? Huh? You're crying, sweetie? What's happening? Hmm? Ah, yeah. You lost your homework? What happened? Your backyard? Is it she lost a backpack?
She lost Jaden belt. He need his belt for school tomorrow.
Well,
she had it playing with Mello with it.
Well, the belt is somewhere around here. Well, did they come in my room?
No, it ain't come in your room.
Ah. Well, the belt is somewhere around here.
But she got to find it because he need his belt tomorrow. And if I tell her to get his belt and start playing with Mello with it.
Yeah, that's just kids, man. They, oh boy, they're playing and running, taking your belt. Yeah, my daughter, they found the belt. It's just like they like to take stuff. That's why I'm missing things over here. I'm looking for my phone. I'm like, where is my phone? There's a little girl that lives downstairs, and I don't know this little girl, and every time she see me, it's always a birthday. Like today's my birthday. I'm like, who is this kid? How come every other day is your birthday? What are you doing here? Like, I'm your daughter's friend. I'm like, you're not my daughter's friend. Who are you? Why you keep coming over there and I just let it go. I met so many kids in there. It's just like I don't remember. I don't the battery remember their name anymore. I just leave them, and they play all the time and do stuff. And you show you the family is happy, man. They play and running around and all that. That's all it is in the hood. They find that belt. It's just like these just kids. They're gonna run around, running around, running around. Yeah, it's a lot. This microphone is very sensitive. That thing can pick up thing, and I keep hearing that little cricket noise. I'm like, is there's a cricket there? But I hear it. Maybe I need to put a little music in the background. But anyway, so yes, brothers. Like I was saying, before that, let me see if I can get rid of that cricket thing. Let me see. Is it in the microphone? Yeah, it's in the microphone. Yeah, it's in the microphone. Shalom. Oh, shalom. Hello. Hello. All right. Uh, I think I can play a little music. Let me see if I can. But anyway, it's not that much distracting. It's just a little electrical thing going on, and then it's making that noise. And okay, let me see. Shalom.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now, sister.
Yeah, Big Levi. I called before like half and a month ago, about a month or a half ago. I don't know if you remember me. I'm the girl from Quebec, Canada.
Mm-hmm.
You remember me? Okay, vous comprenez pas les créoles?
Yeah, I'm Valley Creole.
Okay, okay. There's something that I need to know, but I don't know if like it's a good idea for me to know, but
Okay.
I've been searching and searching, and I never find. I'm like on the net and everything, and I wanted to know, but maybe God doesn't want me to know, or maybe it's not important. But um, I don't live at my parents' house anymore. I used to, but I left my parents' house like a long time ago. But one time, when I was living at my parents' house, I found needles in my bed.
You found what?
So needles.
Okay.
This one agree, lonely one, this one agree.
Okay.
So, like, is like, should I know what it means, or is it better for me not to know what it means? Like,
I
what
don't
what do
think.
you?
What did you once you found it?
Well, I find needles in my. That was like years ago, okay, and I think it's my dad. I think it's him, but when I confront him and I ask him, l'MT Mandel, il me confrontait, il me Mandel, il dit comme ça. He told me, il m'a dit comme ça, non, c'est pas moi. But I think he was lying. And I think him and my mom had to do something. I think my mom is involved, but I didn't confront my mom, but I only confront my dad. But my dad, he used to be like in the Mason.
Okay.
But he said that he's not in the Mason anymore, but I don't know if he's lying or he's still in it. And a lot of people told me that you can't get out of Mason like that easily. It doesn't work like that. Once you're in the Mason, you can't get out of it. You stay like forever, something like that. But anyway, when I confront him and I asked him about the needles, did he put the needles in my bed? He told me no, he didn't, and I know he was lying. Because I know it's not my brothers and my sister. I know fact it's not my brothers and my sister. But anyway.
It depends. Did you find the needle stuck, or it's just laying on the
No,
bed?
I found them in my bed. Like I found like a couple under my pillow. M'étais joint en deux, trois, like, mais peut-être deux ou trois en dessous oreiller, like en dessous de mon oreiller.
Okay.
Puis il y en avait d'autres qui étaient dans mon lit. Il était dans mon lit, là. That was like a while ago.
Interesting. Very interesting.
And I'm not crazy. I know for a fact. I know. But there's something else that I wanted to share with you guys, but I'm gonna wait when I'll share the story with you guys like another time when I call, because I don't want to take too much time.
Okay.
That was when I refused to ça c'était en l'autre là, l'intérêt refusé. et participer, on priait. There was like a prayer that my dad was doing in the house.
Okay.
And he asked me if I wanted to participate in the prayer, and I said yes. But I said no. I didn't want to participate anymore when I saw what was going on, because I was upstairs in my room. But he asked me if I wanted to participate in the prayer. Like that was like days before the prayer was going on, and that was like before that I found the needles in my bed.
Okay.
But I like to explain to you what happened about the prayer, but some like when I'm gonna call another time, because I want to parce que m't'arrête mais là tout le monde t'a relé tout pour y parler dans téléphone là, because
Okay.
I don't want to be spending like 10-15 minutes on the phone,
Okay.
and I want other people to parce que en tout cas parce que c'est un petit peu comme c'est beaucoup de détails là, ça, comment que je veux dire, c'est comme. But what do you think about the needles? Like, is it better for me not to know, or is it better for me not to know?
Les aiguilles, c'est très intéressant ça. Mais il y a de multitudes de réponses. Let me go ahead and tell the people first, okay?
Because me, I'm the firstborn of my family. I'm a firstborn.
Okay.
I'm kind of like the black sheep of my family.
All right then.
That's what they say, but I know I'm a chosen. But everybody used to say that I was like the black sheep. I wasn't going to make it in my life. I was a loser, this and that, and I end up, succeeded in everything that I was doing, So, but anyway. So.
Well, let me elaborate on that, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
OK, so, fait que là, est-ce que je raccroche ou...
Yeah, vous raccochez.
OK, mais j'ai rappelé une autre fois, I'll be calling another time.
Next Saturday.
On le m'appeler, et puis I'll explain to you about the praying and everything that was going on, the object and what my dad was wearing and everything that was going on. It was so weird and it's so fucking... Anyway, and I said no, and I refused to participate, but I'll call another time to explain to you what was going on. And I think that they wanted to sacrifice me. I'm not sure, but anyway, so another time I'll call in to explain to you about it.
All right.
Okay?
Thank you, sister.
Merci beaucoup, hein? Merci, hein?
Merci.
OK, all praise to the Most High. OK, bonne soirée.
Bonne soirée.
Merci beaucoup.
Pareil.
OK, bonne soirée.
Oh man, this is interesting. This is weird. This is very, very weird. Now, I'm not quite, you see, our people are backward, our people are evil. What you're calling Haitian, they are evil. They know a lot, and what they do, they use the knowledge that the Most High gave them rather than power. They use the knowledge that the Most High give them to commit wickedness. Now, the needles, and I'm pretty sure every single person here watch movies, and one of those movies, you always see that they have some type of voodoo doll, they call it, which is that's not what that is. And those voodoo doll, they have needles in it. And they could take a little needle and then they will like pierce the doll, let's say on the shoulder. And then if the doll is bind to the person, and then you can hear the person feel like a sharp pain. Okay? If they pierce the needle in the heart, that person have an heart attack, that person died. If they pierce the needle in the leg, some of them, they used to take the needle and torture it. A lot of people used to report certain pain that they have. They will go to the doctor, and the doctor cannot find out. They look in their little devices, and everything is fine. The doctor said, well, there's nothing here. You'll find, they said, no, doc, there's some, it's like a needle. It's like somebody stick a needle in me and stuff. They used to do that. Now, then again, that's not voodoo. That has nothing to do with voodoo, okay? That is called negative magic. That's a very powerful spell. with the needle that they find in your bed. Remember, a needle is like it's something that you use to sew things up, connect things. You can't have this thing over there rip off. You take a needle, you sew it up all the way on here. So you drain it. It's a draining things. Okay. I'm not too sure what that is because it's not a dream, but it seems to me because our people they are evil. They were trying to bind her. Okay, they were trying to bind her with something. I'm not quite sure what that is. What they were trying to. It's like, excuse me. Our people know one if their children are born, one of them will carry the Mosai gene, and they will use that one to like sucking up, drain up the energy. Boy, it's gonna be 10 p.m. to drain up the energy from the little one. Yeah, it's like that's what that is. It's to drain them. That's why they were asking her to go to the prayer, to actually not sacrificing her. Like it's a form of sacrifice, but they don't want to do this. Nobody want to. If you have a source of power in your house, you don't want to use that power all at once. You're gonna use this power until one, that power went out, or two, you go out. So you want that power to stay in the house. You bind that power in the house. That's exactly what it is. You think Esau want us off the land? They would have shipped our asses in Africa years ago. They want you to be here. You're a source of power to them. They bind you here. And they know you're not supposed to leave the land. That's in the covenant. That's what happened. So it's a form of binding. That's what I'm getting. This is not a dream. This is like my own research that coming, and stuff like that. But our people, they are evil, man. Our fathers, especially those Haitians, they know certain things, and then they will use it on their own children. Yeah, they will bind the energy. If those people need luck, when they go doing those things, and they say, well, if you need luck all the time, you need a person that have a lot of energy. I'm sensing your daughter have a lot of energy. Bind her to this, and they don't care. They will bind you. Yeah, they will bind you for like you never. Everything that you work always fail. Theirs succeed. Effortless, effortless. And those people do those things to you at work, at home, and everywhere. That's why a lot of you work, you work, you work, you work. You feel like, man, I've been working all my life. There's nothing I can show up for it. It's already 10 o'clock. You walk, you walk, you walk, you walk. You can't show nothing for it. And then you see a scumbag, somebody you know very well. That person is the dumbest person you can possibly ever know. And that person will just lift their little pinky and everything that they have. They just work. It just worked. That person bind your energy unto them. You work for them, which is fine, which is good, which is good. That's good. If somebody did this to you, praise the Most High. I say all praises to the Most High. Thank you. Thank you for taking that blessing, well, of course, that curse away from me. And that person think like when they did this to you, they take all your energy, and in fact, they participate in the devil's contract. Now the 400 years is up. Satan is going around and collecting certain stuff. You don't want to be in there. And I'm not telling all people, the one that are successful, listen to this, say you're part of Satan. So no, if you are successful by righteousness, you're good. But if you're successful by wickedness, such as what the sister said her father was trying to do to her, something else. Beloved, it's 10 p.m. and I wish I could have stayed more, but the Saturday and Sunday we have a lot of things going on, and we are calling a holy fast this Thursday the 2nd. The fast will be the nullification, cease and desist. Fast on Thursday, nullification, cease and desist. After Thursday, brothers, on the week of the 6th, beginning September 6th, you may not see me. Beginning September 6th, you may not see me. Okay. I'm going to be busy. I'm gonna be at home studying, and then you may not see me. All right. So you folks have a great night. We spent a little time together. It's 10 o'clock. There are certain other things that I need to do. Thank you, beloved, for all of you that call, and thank you for the people that I couldn't take their call. Thank you for all of you. Please always remember, brothers, the fast is a cease and desist, nullifying and void, nullification of all their laws, nullification of all their rules, nullification of all the grip that they have upon the children of the Most High. Nullification, cease and desist. None of the garbage is supposed to work on us. All we have to give those people is nothing but hell. Fall is coming. Fall is in September. So the early days will begin. We have to go toe to toe with them. Our power and their power. We'll see. I already heard they got a shortage of turkeys. So their early days, man. Their freaking Thanksgiving and stuff. All our stuff. Thank you, beloved, for joining us. Thank you, sisters. Thank you, brothers. Thank you, the children. Thank you, all the beloved brothers. Keep the brethren and the sistren of Louisiana, the righteous one, in your prayers, okay? I'll see you folks tomorrow. Shalom. May the King reign forever. Fast, pray, repent, repeat.